புலியா மாறுவாங்க.
ഫസ്റ്റ് ടൈമാണ് എൻ്റെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ ഒരുത്തൻ എന്നെ ബ്ലാക്ക് മെയിൽ ചെയ്യണത്. വെട്ടണം, തുടിക്ക തുടിക്ക വെട്ടണം.
നീ അവരെ பார்த்தது ஒரு போலீஸ்காரனோடப்பன. ஆனா நீ பார்க்காத ஒன்று நான் பார்த்துருக்கேன். ஓரளவுக்கு மேல நம்ம கிட்ட பேச்சே கிடையாது. பீச்சுதான்.
ടൈഗർ മുത്തുവേൽ പാണ്ഡ്യൻ.
கொஞ்சம் இதோட நிறுத்திக்கலாம்ல.
ரொம்ப தூரம் போயிட்டேன். ஃபுல்லாக முடிச்சிட்டு தான் टाइगर का हुक्म.
लापरवाह खुशमिजाज दूसरी पीढ़ी का एनआरआई है। सिमरन चौधरी बलदेव सिंह की बेटी हैं, जो एनआरआई होने के बावजूद भारतीय मूल्यों के पालन को लेकर बहुत सख्त हैं। सिमरन अपने बचपन के मंगेतर से शादी करने के लिए भारत चली गई है। राज अपने पूरे परिवार की नाक के नीचे अपने महिला प्रेम का दावा करने के लिए एक मिशन के साथ भारत के लिए रवाना होता है। इस प्रकार एक गाथा शुरू होती है। अपने परिवार के साथ लंदन में रहने वाले एक एनआरआई बलदेव सिंह चौधरी सिद्धांतों पर चलने वाले व्यक्ति और एक सख्त पिता हैं। उनकी बेटी सिमरन अपने दोस्तों के साथ यूरोपीय दौरे पर जाने के लिए कहती है और वह इसकी अनुमति दे देते हैं। सिमरन की ट्रेन छूटने वाली है, लेकिन राज उसे ट्रेन में चढ़ाने में मदद करता है, जो अपने दोस्तों के साथ यूरोप दौरे पर है। राज अपने दौरे के दौरान सिमरन के साथ बहुत फ्लर्ट करता है, जिसके बाद वह उससे चिढ़ जाती है। ट्रेन छूटने के बाद राज और सिमरन अपने दोस्तों से अलग हो जाते हैं और एक साथ समय बिताने लगते हैं और इसी दौरान उन्हें प्यार हो जाता है। घर लौटने के बाद सिमरन अपनी मां को राज के बारे में बताती है, लेकिन नाराज बलदेव भारत वापस जाने और अपने दोस्त अजीत सिंह के बेटे कुलजीत से उसकी शादी करने का फैसला करता है। राज
இதில் ப்ரோமோ வேறு பண்ணுவாங்க உனக்கு.
சரி ப்ரோமோ தான் வேணாம், என்ன மாதிரி பாட்டுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு போயா.
யோ ராக் ஸ்டார், அதான் மெசேஜ் அமிச்சல்ல, தமன்னா பாட்டு.
தமன்னா பாட்டுனா அதுக்கு ஒரு மூடு இல்லையா?
மூடு தான் மூடு, அதை அப்படியே லாக் பண்ணி
Sorry, I'm just really upset about it.
you off.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I've heard that story that you're telling me before, and what it usually is somebody who's making an excuse in their own mind why they should not return money.
No, that's not an excuse,
Well, that's
Your
what
Honor.
you're telling me. What you're telling me is she gave you a credit card, which you used up to the maximum, at least, of $500. You used a little bit more, but we'll forget about that. $500.
Yes, Your
Now
Honor.
there's a little interest on it.
Yes.
Now she says to you, I want it back. Now you're telling me that that's really not what happened because I was so good to her. And
Not
took care of her after her surgeries and was better to her than her own children, that she made a gift to me of this card. And if she didn't make a gift, she should have.
No, ma'am. That's
Well, then
not
you
what I'm
tell me,
attesting.
because other than that, what the
I'm saying to
information
you,
is.
what I'm saying to you.
Why is that important to me that you took care of her when she had surgery?
Well, because she kept telling me throughout all of this that I'm going to do something really nice for you. I'm going to really take care of you, because all these other people, even the person that's sitting next to her, all they want is my money. Every time they do something for me, all they want is money. I've never done anything
Just a
for
second.
her.
I just want the information, Miss Goolsbee.
Yes, ma'am.
And the information is.
The information is that
She gave you the
me this credit
card and said what?
She said there is a $500 limit. Anything over the $500, you are responsible for. That's what she told me.
Okay, and that was in July.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen to me carefully.
Yes, ma'am.
In September, which was probably when she got her statement, when did she call you and ask you for the money?
I don't know. She started calling around the 1st of September.
1st of September, she
Saying-
started calling, and when she called the 1st of September, when she would have gotten her first bill, what did she say to you?
She said the bill is due.
And what did you say to her?
I said, okay.
You said, okay,
Yes.
the bill is due. And you said, okay, and?
And I knew I only owed the 30
No, no.
bucks, so
Okay. Shh. No. So now you say I only owed you $30 because I went over the limit and you paid $30.
I did.
And when did she call you again?
A month or two later.
A month later.
Yes.
In October. And what did she say to you when she called you in October?
It's past the 10th, she said.
And the bill is due,
And
right?
I said, what bill?
Okay, very good. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $500. We're done
Your
here.
Honor.
Thank you.
Parties are excused.
Happened on that particular day, all right?
Well, I was driving this way, going on 35, and out of nowhere, this car hit me.
You see the orange vehicle there?
It's a Yukon. That would be my car.
And you're driving along, and then you feel
Somebody
bumped into you. Now, is this a photograph of the damages to your car?
Correct, Your Honor.
And the damages are on the driver's side rear wheel. Is that
Correct.
correct? So what happened after you felt this collision?
Oh, I couldn't move. I didn't know that she got stuck inside my tire.
Her vehicle got stuck, and what happened then?
I got in shocked. I was like, what happened?
Did you get
What
out of
should I
your
do?
vehicles at that point?
Thank God I'm always very safe when I'm driving, so I didn't have anybody. I knew I didn't hit anybody. And then I saw her driving. So while she was driving away, she could have just pulled over, but she decided to drive away. But then I saw a highway patrol officer, so I thought he was escorting her out. That's what I thought. I didn't think that she was hiding or trying to run away.
Did you get off at an exit?
Yeah, about half a mile away.
And then what happened?
I tried to follow her, so people let me go, and very difficult to me, to get out with that. I thought I had a flat tire. If I knew I had a plastic, I wouldn't even go.
Okay, so eventually you were able to drive.
I was able.
And you drove slowly.
Very slowly.
And then you caught up with...
I lost her.
You lost her.
I lost the defendant.
And then what happened?
I said, okay, should I go this way or should I go that way? Since I'm on the right, I decided to go to the right first. There's a Taco Bell, and then I saw her because I knew just like that, you know. I was blessed to see her right in the first Taco Bell in the rear side, in the back. I saw the white car. So she's like, oh, you know, I'm glad you found me. You know, I was waiting for you. I'm so sorry. I'm going to take care of this. And I said, okay. She was very polite, very nice.
Good. And the police came and they took a report. Am I correct?
Yes.
Now, Ms. Ortega, why don't you tell us what happened from your point of view?
Sure. To my point of view, you know, because I mean, as I was driving too, I tried to explain to her, and then, you know, it's like, I don't know whether, but you're paying attention to your own, you know, view, because I mean, you don't want to get into like any other lane, so you don't want to hit nobody. And I did see this, you know, these two cars kind of like coming behind me, and I had told her, I said, you know what? If you didn't notice this, I mean, cars like kind of push you, you know, like, you know, right behind you, like racing to people.
Let me see if I can help you explain
Sure.
your position. I'm just referring to your answer, your written answer. You say that from your point of view, what happened was that you saw two people racing
Absolutely.
behind you. You tried to get out of their way. And to do that, you had to change lanes.
Definitely.
And that you moved into the lane that the plaintiff was in when she was ahead of you.
That's correct.
Then you said that the plaintiff stopped suddenly,
It made
and
it stop.
that's
Yeah.
what caused you to hit her vehicle.
Absolutely, yes.
And you say that you didn't run away.
I did not. I never did.
Why didn't you pull over simply to the side?
Because I did not pull over right immediately to the side, because there was more people going over, you know, and it was just like a small space on my right side for us to be like dealing with, you know,
So are
with
you
the problem.
saying that you felt that it was safer for you to get off?
Absolutely, and not just for me, but
And
for
how
other
did you end up in the Taco Bell?
Because it was the closest, you know, like exit right in there. And I never tried to run away. How could I run away when I have, you know, like the car is all like damaged and it's flat? I mean,
Is this a
I could barely
photograph?
like move the car, you know? I had her, you know, like behind me.
Is this a photograph of your car?
Yes, let me see.
It looks
Oh,
like
yeah, that's mine.
the
As
front-
you can see.
the front drive.
Not a way that I will run away with that car like that.
Yeah, it looks like you have a
Trust me.
flat. Did you have a flat?
Absolutely, I sure did. And
You had a flat.
Yes, I had
Okay.
a flat tire.
So
and
who called the police, by the way?
I did.
Occurred. So there was an error with our payroll company in how they calculated the double time for our employees. Several employees were overpaid $4,000, $3,000. So having 60 some odd employees, it was hundreds of thousands of dollars. But obviously, it was great that we were able to notify them before the money even hit their account.
Has everybody but Mr. Wynn now fully paid you back?
Everyone has paid it back except
You're lucky.
for him. Yeah,
You're lucky. That's good.
I'm thankful.
Have you talked to the payroll company about helping you recover some of the funds, because this really is their fault?
That's a great question, but you know, there's a whole legal aspect with that. It's a large company and all that, but the whole thing is this: you work and you get paid for what you work. In Mr. Nguyen's case, he did not work those hours, so anything other than that, it's theft. I'm willing to work with him. He's a great employee. I can't say anything negative about his performance. We were also even willing to offer his job back to him so that he could continue to pay.
So Mr. Nguyen was the driver for you?
Correct.
He was driver of the month, 1 month.
Oh, he's a great employee.
Mr. Nguyen, you get this email. You're about to be overpaid. After that, you stop showing up to work. What happened?
After I got the overpayment for 1 day later, so while I was driving the big truck, and then the manager of the company, he called everybody about the payment. That day so stressful, you know, that delivery is so stressful. I tried to do my best, do fast. My coworker called me too. Everybody called me, say, make a payback for overpayment. So he told me, I'm gonna quit because, you know, that's so stressful.
It was overwhelming.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got overpayment like $4,002, but I pay more taxes.
And you provided us here with some letters from your tax professionals
Yes.
that explain the difference between the amounts that your taxes would have been because of this accidental overpayment.
Yes, so that caused me a lot of problem, you know, like more than $1,200.
Mr. Guest, why wasn't the W-2 immediately corrected as well?
Well, if you receive money, you're taxed on that money.
Yeah.
So they cannot remove that money from your W-2 if you still have the money.
Okay, so let me ask, you have a witness
I'm
here.
sorry, this is my payroll manager, Liz. I'll let her
Liz,
kind
come
of
on
go
up.
through and explain it a little bit better.
Why couldn't this be handled before Mr. Nguyen gave back the money?
So we did contact our payroll provider and we did ask for special circumstances for some of the employees because we knew it was the last paycheck of the year. We did ask them if their W-2s could be reversed to what it should have been instead of the overpayment amount, and they informed us that because they did get paid the actual money that they have to be taxed on it, but that once they had repaid it that they would reverse it, which all of the other employees that did happen, they all received their corrected W-2, their taxes were reverted back.
Well, my concern is that you appear to have told your employees in an email that their W-2s were already corrected before the money even hit their account. Why did you say that if that wasn't true?
The payroll company did correct them, and they sent them out to us to send to the employees. And then after speaking with their legal team, they found out that they would not be able to give them the corrected W-2 until it was repaid.
But you told your employees their W-2 had already been corrected. Don't you think this is a little misleading?
That's what we had been told.
Okay, but you made another mistake. You're the one that could bear the $4,000 loss, not him. I realize that you contracted a third party. Why are they not the defendant?
I mean, we had to pay taxes on it too as the employer.
I know, you suffered too, right? There's a huge corporation here that made a huge mistake. Why are you suing your employee instead of the big corporation?
All I'm saying right here is Mr. Nguyen was paid for hours he did not work. I would like to be refunded that money that he was overpaid. If he has a tax issue, we could fix that. But
yeah, the entire amount that you overpaid him, I'll reserve judgment. Judge Corriero.
You farmed out your responsibility to pay your employees to a third party. What kind of work are you in, Mr. Gill? What is your business?
I own a logistics company.
And you couldn't settle this case by giving him his money that he lost to taxes back first? You couldn't do that? You couldn't call him up and say, hey, you're the employee of the month. I know we overpaid you. It cost you $1,200. Here's the $1,200. Now repay us. You couldn't do that?
I don't think you're understanding.
I do understand. ADP dictates to you rather than you dictating to them.
So are you saying that I should have paid him $1,200?
Yes. I say you should have deducted it from the $4,000 so he could have paid you the difference.
That's not how the tax system works.
Right. The system didn't work.
Yes.
You got ADP. They have their own rules. It was their mistake. They should have owned it.
ऐ मेरे हम सफर एक जरा इंतजार, सुन सदाएं दे रही है मंजिल प्यार की। ऐ मेरे हम सफर एक जरा इंतजार, सुन सदाएं दे रही है मंजिल प्यार की। अब है जुदाई का मौसम, दो पल का मेहमान, कैसे ना जाएगा अंधेरा, क्यों न थमेगा तूफान।
अब है जुदाई का मौसम, दो पल का मेहमान, कैसे ना जाएगा अंधेरा, क्यों न थमेगा तूफान। कैसे ना मिलेगी मंजिल प्यार की। है मेरे हम सफर एक जरा इंतजार, सुन सदाएं दे रही है मंजिल प्यार की। प्यार ने जहाँ पे रखा है झूम के कदम एक बार, वहीं से खोला है कोई रास्ता, वहीं से गिरी है दीवार।
प्यार ने जहाँ पे रखा है झूम के कदम एक बार, वहीं से खुला है कोई रास्ता, वहीं से गिरी है दीवार। रोके कब रुकी है मंजिल प्यार की। ऐ मेरे हम सफर एक जरा इंतजार, सुन सदाएं दे रही है मंजिल प्यार की। तुमसे मिलकर तुमको है बताना जब से तुझे देखा दिल को कहीं आराम नहीं मेरे होठों पे कुछ तेरे सिवा कोई नाम नहीं बन गया हूँ मैं तेरा दीवाना धीरे धीरे से दिल को चुराना तूने भी बेशक मुझको कितना तड़पाया फिर भी तेरी हर एक अदा पे प्यार आया आजा आजा अब कैसा शर्माना धीरे धीरे से दिल को चुराना तुमसे प्यार हमें है कितना जाने जाना तुमसे मिलकर तुमको है बताना धीरे धीरे से दिल को चुराना
Are you exploring options to take your tech career making the big move? Find all your answers in Scalar's free masterclass on understanding the interview process of tech companies abroad. Learn what are the factors to consider while moving abroad and what is the visa process for Indian techies. Click on the link below to register.
नमस्कार। नमस्कार। कहिए क्या सुनेंगे आप? अरे पहले ये कहिए कहाँ थी आप? मैं कर रही थी किसी का इंतजार। कौन है वो जिससे मैं करती हूँ प्यार और जिससे करती हूँ मिन्नतें बार बार। कैसे? ऐसे। 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 तेरा करो दिन गिन गिन के इंतजार आजा पिया आई बहार तेरा करो दिन गिन गिन के इंतजार आजा पिया आई बहार 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13
Hey, sorry for interrupting you, but I need to tell you something very interesting. All the money managers or the fund managers would have confused you that there are a lot of stocks. There are not hundreds and thousands of stocks in the stock market. There are only two types of stocks. One, wealth creator stocks. Two, wealth destroyer stocks. When we talk about wealth destroyer stocks, or those stocks which will destroy your wealth and will fall much below your purchase price. When you talk about wealth creator stocks, these are the stocks which will help you to compound your money, and those are the stocks where you find your multi-bagger stocks. Majority of the wonderful investors like Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger and Rakesh Jhunjhunwala identify these wealth creator stocks. If you want to be one of the smart and intelligent investor, I want you to attend my 2 hours free masterclass where I am going to discuss about how to identify these wealth creator stocks. So what are you waiting for? Click on the sign up button below and I'll see you in the live masterclass.
दोस्तों, आपने एडवांस एक्सेल के बारे में बहुत सुना होगा, लेकिन कभी प्रैक्टिकली एक्सपीरियंस नहीं किया है कि इसकी ट्रेनिंग कैसी होती है। मैं आप लोगों को बता दूं कि इस पर्टिकुलर वर्कशॉप के अंदर हम आपको एडवांस एक्सेल को इस लेवल पर लेकर जाएंगे कि मैं गारंटी बोल रहा हूं, आपने अब तक इन सारी चीज़ों का एक्सपीरियंस नहीं किया होगा। जैसे कि आपने वीलुकअप का नाम तो सुना है, लेकिन बहुत सारे लोग मैं कॉर्पोरेट कंपनीज में देखता हूं जिन्होंने आज तक वीलुकअप किस तरीके से अच्छे तरीके से बड़े बड़े डेटा पे इंप्लीमेंट होता है उनको नहीं आता। वीलुकअप दो शीट के बीच में कैसे लगाते हैं उनको नहीं पता होता है। अच्छा, वीलुकअप आता है तो उनको नेस्टेड वीलुकअप नहीं आता। ऐसे बहुत सारे फॉर्मूलाज जो एक्सेल में काफी सालों से यूज हो रहे हैं, जिनका नाम तो सुना है लेकिन उन्हें कैसे यूज करते हैं लोगों को नहीं पता। पिवट टेबल की बात कीजिए, जब मैं पिवट टेबल की ट्रेनिंग लेता हूं तो काफी लोग बोलते हैं कि मुझे पिवट टेबल आता है, लेकिन वैल्यूएबल रिपोर्ट्स बनाना उन्हें नहीं आता। रीजन क्या है? कभी यूट्यूब से सीख लिया, किसी से पूछ कर सीख लिया, एक सिस्टमेटिक स्ट्रक्चर्ड वे में उनकी ट्रेनिंग नहीं हुई है। अब आप पूछेंगे सर आप हो कौन?
तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम, प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम, तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम। तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम, प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम। तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम, प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम। अब यहाँ से कहाँ जाएं हम, तेरी बाहों में मर जाएं हम।
तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम, प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम। अब यहाँ से कहाँ जाए हम, तेरी बाहों में मर जाए हम।
तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम।
आँखें मेरी सपने तेरे, दिल मेरा यादें तेरी।
ओ मेरा है क्या सब कुछ तेरा, जा तेरी सांसें तेरी।
मेरी आँखों में आंसू तेरे आ गए, मुस्कुराने लगे सारे गम।
तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम, प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम।
अब यहाँ से कहाँ जाए हम, तेरी बाहों में मर जाए हम।
तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम।
ये दिल कहीं लगता नहीं, क्या कहूँ मैं क्या करूँ।
हाँ तू सामने बैठी रहे, मैं तुझे देखा करूं।
तूने आवाज दी देख मैं आ गई, प्यार से है बड़ी क्या पसंद।
तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम, प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम।
तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम, प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम।
अब यहाँ से कहाँ जाए हम, तेरी बाहों में मर जाए हम।
तेरी बाहों में मर जाए
I've just had the best day at some of my favourite places in Dubai. And then I went on the most insane slides at the world's largest water park. So I ended up having some delicious Lebanese food. Oh, finally, I checked.
कभी भूला कभी याद किया, कभी भूला कभी याद किया, कभी भूला कभी याद किया, कभी भूला कभी याद किया। मेरे प्यार में, मेरे इंतजार में दिल ने क्या किया।
कभी भूला कभी याद किया, कभी भूला कभी याद किया, कभी भूला कभी याद किया, कभी भूला कभी याद किया।
सर पे मेरे हाथ रख तू, मुझको बता एक बार, कैसे कटे तेरे दिन, कैसे कटी तेरी रात।
कुछ में चली कुछ में चला, खुद में नहीं कोई बस चला। और बता क्या समझा, बेचैन दिल का सच सच कहा तुमने क्या किया।
कभी भूला कभी याद किया, कभी भूला कभी याद किया, कभी भूला कभी याद किया, कभी भूला कभी याद किया।
जीना नहीं है मुझे तो, नजरों से अब दूर होके, सब कुछ भुलाना है मुझको, तेरी मोहब्बत में खोके।
मेरी जिंदगी मेरी जान तू, मेरी बेखुदी अरमान तू, सुन ले मेरी जान जाना, इन धड़कनों की सदा, अब न जुदा कभी होना। मेरे इकरार में सजनी, मेरे प्यार में सच सच कहो दिल